Hey guys, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a wear test of the new NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. All right, let's get into it. I am a big fan of NARS foundation. I have the Soft Matte and I also have the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. Both of these are like holy grail foundations. This is the one that I wore on my wedding day. Absolutely love it. And this is what I wear almost every single day. So when this new foundation came out, I knew that I wanted to try it. I figured that it would be something that I really liked. So I'm going to go through all of the details of it. I actually went to Sephora and I had them shade match me, and I'm a little iffy about how it went. I have Santa Fe in both of these foundations, and then I also have Fiji in the Natural Radiant. I ended up picking up the shade L 3.5, which is Salzburg, and it is light with warm undertones. I've always worn neutral undertone foundation, so they shade matched me using this little thing attached to a phone that like goes up to your skin, and it actually matched me to a much darker foundation, and it was just, I don't know, it must have been broken because the foundation that it matched me to made it look like my skin tone was like 7 shades darker than it is. So obviously that was not super accurate, but the girl did go through and swatch different shades on me, and this is the one that she thought would work the best. You guys can be the judge of that. This is 1 ounce. It comes in 36 different shades and it retails for $49. It does have a pump, but I will say the pump is hard to just get a tiny bit out. It almost forces you to get a full pump, which isn't the end of the world, but it's just something to note. It's also not available at Ulta. They actually, it looks like they launched a couple of things in this collection, and this isn't available at Ulta, only at Sephora, but the other items are, which was interesting. On the website it says, an advanced skincare makeup hybrid foundation with a natural finish that quickly blurs and smooths while visibly improving skin's clarity over time. It has a natural finish and a medium coverage. And then it also says, this breathable, medium coverage, buildable foundation quickly conceals visible redness, blemishes, and dark spots while blurring the look of wrinkles, pores, and texture. Powered by 70% skincare ingredients for visibly improved clarity, plus light reflecting complex for enhanced luminosity. The up to all day wear formula is suitable for most skin types, including sensitive. Just like all of the rest of NARS packaging, it is absolutely beautiful. It's got a glass bottle, of course. Okay, let's skip to me applying it. I already prepped my skin, moisturized, all of that, so I'm going to go in. I'm using the shade Salzburg, and I did have the girl at Sephora shade match me yesterday, so this is not the normal shade I use in NARS. So we will see how it looks. It's definitely more yellow than Santa Fe, which is the shade that I normally use. We'll see. Okay, I went through 2 passes in certain areas because my sponge was a little bit too wet, and so it was picking up a lot of the product. I ended up drying it off a little bit more to where it normally is when I do my foundation, and just got a little bit more coverage out of it. I haven't done, obviously, my concealer or anything, but I do think that it's a little bit yellow for my skin. Beyond the shade match, the actual foundation looks pretty good on my skin so far. I'm going to go through and finish up the rest of my makeup, and then I will show you what it looks like, but you can still see some of my dark areas poking through. So it's not full coverage by any means. I'd say this is like a medium coverage. I just finished up my makeup, and this is what it looks like with everything. You can definitely still see my dark spots through it, which is normal for a medium coverage foundation. I think that the finish is really natural looking. It's not super matte, it's not super dewy. I did set it with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, so it is a loose powder that obviously like set everything down, but I think that it looks really nice. I'm undecided about the shade. I think it might be just a little bit too yellow for me, but yeah, I will check in a little bit and see how it wears throughout the day. Don't mind the construction and all of the patches in the wall behind me. I wanted to stand in front of a window so I could show you in natural light what the foundation looks like. It's been a couple of hours and I feel like it still looks really, really good. It definitely is slightly shinier than it was when I first set my face, but not like greasy looking, so I'm totally fine with it. But yeah, I think it looks really pretty still. I'm standing or sitting like right in front of a window, so this is full natural light, although it's really gloomy out right now. But yeah, right in my chin area, I feel like I probably should have put just a tiny bit more because I didn't get, like, I guess the amount of coverage on the rest of my face as I got on my chin, and it looks a little bit broken up to me. But besides that, I think it still looks really good. Are you saying hi? All right, it's about 3 o'clock. It's been quite a few hours, and I wanted to show you, Theo wants to show you his skin. No, I want to show you an update on the foundation. I feel like it looks pretty similar to what it looked like when I first put it on, but I can't tell. I'm dragging right now, so I need to look more closely in a mirror, but I almost kind of feel like you can see my texture a little bit with it. So I'm gonna look a little more closely and see what it looks like in another few hours. But yeah, it's been on since, it's been on for like almost 9 hours now. So I mean, I feel like it still looks really good, even though it's been on for quite a while, and I mean, it's only like 3 o'clock. But anyway, that's the update for now. It's of course dark out already because it gets dark so early this time of the year, but it is 5. So I've had the makeup on for like 10 hours. Yeah, I put it on just before 7. So this is how it looks right now. I mean, it still looks good, and Theo has been like on my face. I'll insert a little clip that I took earlier. He always rubs his face against me and like sucks on my face, and yeah, I feel like it still looks really good considering. Like, this part has definitely worn off a little bit, but I mean, there's nothing I can do. Like, there's no makeup on the planet that's gonna hold up to somebody rubbing against your face all day. So yeah, so far so good. I really like this. I think that it looks really, really, really pretty, especially for this long into the day. It is 7:10. I just got Theo down and I wanted to do a final check-in. Also, I think this is the first time in the history of ever that I put my hair up in a ponytail. I didn't even mean to wear it up in a ponytail today because I just washed it last night and I haven't redone it a single time. I just keep pulling on it. I don't think I've ever just worn my ponytail without redoing it ever. Definitely struggling. Anyway, this is what the foundation looks like after it's been, oh gosh, I started doing my makeup, I think probably about 12 hours since I finished it. I'll have to look at the time of the clips, but I'll do a little close-up for you. For the most part, I think it still looks really good. Right in here, I said before I didn't get as much foundation on my chin, so it is broken up a little bit. But besides that, I mean, I still think it looks really, really good. And I'm definitely a little dewier than I was when I first put it on, but that was so early this morning that I am not surprised by that. But I don't feel like I look oily by any sense of the imagination. It feels really comfortable. It doesn't feel like that thick foundation that you just cannot wait to wash your face. It doesn't feel like that at all. It's really comfortable. I think that it wore beautifully. Yeah, I am really excited about it. So I'm going to continue wearing it and testing it out, but I am not really that surprised. I love it because I just love NARS foundations. They really work for my skin, and this does have skincare benefits in it. So we'll see if it ends up helping my skin in some way too, which would just be like an added benefit. Let me know down below in the comments if you're either planning to try this foundation or if you've tried it, what your thoughts are on it. I would love to know. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.